Who's going to win the Nedbank?
Who is going to win the Nedbank?
Christian Bezuidenhout will win the Nedbank.
Is he your pick?
He is my pick.
Do you reckon?
Yeah, Bezuidenhout.
What about Tristan Lawrence?
No.
Viktor Hovland. Viktor Hovland's the main man this week, isn't he?
I think I'm going to captain Viktor Hovland because of his obvious credentials and he's playing better than he was. However, I feel like a South African's going to win it, and I feel like it always.
Before we get too deep into that, lad, are you in the mini league?
I am in the mini league.
Are you going to win the mini league?
Well, I can't because I'm not eligible to win this.
No, but one of you maybe. If you sign up to our newsletter and win the mini league, there's a Shot Scope V5 watch for the winner, and there it is in all its glory.
Yeah, bought it early, getting it. What's the word? Organised.
Getting organised, well prepped.
But yeah,
obviously
if they're
it's
ready
a
for you
season-long game. But yeah, we are ready to go. If you sign up to our newsletter, you'll be eligible to win that top of the league at the end of the year. We'll take on the Shot Scope V5 watch. Other prizes on offer for second and third place, including ball and pitch mat repair and hat in a goodie bag, and a golf voucher as well.
New song. Welcome with Dan and Jay.
Well, coming to the here we go. Hold a weird thing today.
What do you think?
Right, I've turned it off.
How does that sound to you? Should it be released?
Should it be recorded?
Brilliant.
Yeah. Christmas number 1.
Christmas number
Will
10.
we get it out in time?
Christmas number 143, but
Christmas number, turn it off.
Christmas number, pack it in, lad.
Right. Nedbank Golf
Welcome
Challenge.
with Dan and Jay. Sorry, I've got this on my head now. There's nothing I can do about it.
Absolute disaster.
Yeah. We tried a new thing this week as well. New camera angles, new microphones, new everything, to be fair. We're really heading into this new season on a high. And thank you to all who have recently subscribed as well. It's lovely to have you there. Everyone in the newsletter and in the WhatsApp group. And if you're not in, get in. Why aren't you in? So
I concur. I'm looking forward to it, lad. There's going to be some teething issues. I'm hoping there won't be, though.
No, there won't be.
But we've got the Nedbank to preview anyway.
We have.
Done the thing again.
Welcome with Dan and Jay. Not another podcast. So while Dan gets this ready, I've been talking all season already about the Nedbank, and a South African always seems to start really, really well. Last season it was terrible, caveat this, because I don't know who it was, but I can find out.
It wasn't. It was American Johan Veerman who won last year.
Yes, it was. It was Veerman. So that's an absolute terrible stat, and won't be discussed ever again. But what I mean is, they have a little bit of a patch, the South Africans and the Australians, because it's all at the start, and it's bugging me a little bit how they're not, making it as like a double week in like the Crown Australian Open. Rory's playing in that, and a host of other stars, but the Nedbank's on the fantasy league. It doesn't make any sense, and it doesn't make any sense why they'd have two big tournaments in the same week at the start of the season. I'm not really understanding that whatsoever. So if you're a part of the DP World Tour, please do let me know on that.
Yeah, especially when you've got the likes of Rory saying he wants to see the Australian Open become a potentially the 5th major.
Yeah.
And then it's clashing with a massive event in its own right, the Nedbank. Yeah. And there's a lot more prize money on offer this week as well. The Nedbank's got $6 million prize pool, whereas there's only $2 million for the Australian, which makes you wonder whether Rory's getting a bit of a
kickback as well. Yeah, he's a star by a sponsor or something.
Yeah, because he's committed to next year as well for this event.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense really, but to us mere mortals who don't play on tour, or are not involved in the comings and goings of the money side of it.
Right. Nedbank.
Yeah.
I've got up on screen here the entry list, the fantasy side of things. So I've got it sorted by world rankings. We're just going to go through the main guys here. Viktor Hovland. In fact, lad, let's do your 3 picks for the week.
My 3 picks. Should we do 4 picks? Because there's 2 on the bench, isn't there?
Go on then. Your four main.
Nick Taylor, Viktor Hovland, Adrien Saddier, Christian Bezuidenhout.
Care to share what?
No. Nick Taylor, obviously, form in America, they're just a level above over there, aren't they? So, for me, he's going to be highly owned, and if you don't go with him, you're going to struggle, I think, if he does well. Hovland, credentials, we know about Hovland, how good he is, and if he turns it on, he's probably the best in this field. Saddier finished last season very strong, could probably do the same this season because he showed some absolute brilliance in the back end of last season. Just a shame that he didn't sort of start off as well as he finished. And then Bezuidenhout, as I've alluded to before, he's South African, knows the course.
Knows the course really well.
So yeah, reasons being. What about yourself?
Obviously the main consideration, like yourself, is Viktor Hovland this week. He's far and away sort of the classier operating in the field.
Closer each day.
I've got. I thought he was going to be lesser owned. Let me just scroll down. You can see him there. Garrick Higgo.
Yeah.
20% owned.
Yeah.
Because my thoughts for this week are it's a long course. It's at altitude.
Yep.
So you're going to want to know the course really is going to be to your advantage.
Yep.
But it's long. And because there's no cut, from a fantasy perspective, it doesn't really matter whether you're picking up the odd bogeys and that. So if you bid errands, you can get away with it from a fantasy perspective because what we want, there's going to be eagles and birdies.
Yeah.
There's par fives, which are the scoreable holes on this course. So you want bombers who have got the upside of birdies and eagles for me.
So Poltergeist,
yeah,
is a great pick really this week, isn't he?
Yeah, 100%.
He's on my bench at the moment with Tristan Lawrence.
So I'll just have a little look at my four main guys at the minute. Following that theme, so Viktor Hovland, he's long. He's surprisingly long. I didn't realise he was up there, but he's pretty much up there in every stat. His game really has come back this last 12 months.
Yeah, definitely.
Tristan Lawrence, local knows is South African, got that to his advantage. Garrick Higgo, as we just discussed, and Aldrich Potgieter, all massive eagle and birdie upside on them par fives.
Yeah.
And with Higgo, he's South African as well, and he's performed really well on the DP World Tour, to be fair. PGA Tour last year. So I was hoping he would go under the radar a bit more because he's over on the PGA Tour, but no, 20% owned. So that's before at the minute.
Yeah.
Any high profile guys you wanna swerve?
Yes. Marco Penge.
Yeah, I've got it listed in order of percentage selected there.
I think Marco Penge is too, as you've just said there, he's too wayward off the tee in this sort of course. It's probably heads a bit all over the place, isn't it? He's doing a lot of travelling, isn't he?
A lot of travel, yeah.
A lot of travel. Yeah. So, probably not one for me, but watch him go out and win this week.
Well, he does fit in the category that I just talked about bringing the course to its knees. Like he's got the length in it. So I did consider putting him in, but I do think, I don't know if I've just created this narrative in my head, but I'm just thinking this is going to be his last event of the year before he's winding down with his kids before he moves to America.
Yep.
He's just come off the back of a 20-hour plane ride from Australia.
Yep.
I think it's going to be a bit much for him.
I agree. And also Laurie Cantor's probably heads all over the place as well, as you've just...
He's got other priorities this week, hasn't he?
Definitely.
Yep.
He's just been announced as Majestic's new
return to sender.
Yeah, bit of a weird one, but...
Return to live.
Return to live, yeah.
Join the Majestics.
Yeah. Bit of a weird one for me, but gone for the money, Annie. Well, ranking a 60 as well, just got him nearly in the top 50. Well, he made his way into the top 50. It's just whether he wants to come back as a Hatton, as a Rory, and not Rory, sorry, a Hatton and a John Rahm, and sort of try and win the big Rolex event. I don't know.
Yeah, well, he's going to have fines to pay, isn't he? Yeah. A bit like Pooj has just announced last week, which we'll cover off in the main pod. Announced he's become full-time DP World Tour member while staying on live, so there's fines to pay, which he's obviously happy to do. He's going to make a few bob. So yeah,
that just stinks of a merger, doesn't it?
Have you got a third one that you don't like the look of this week? Who's gone?
Tom McKibben.
You're
I don't like the
fading.
look of Tom McKibben. I just feel like he was showing up a bit last time out, and I don't think it was the Australian. I think it was the DP World Tour Championship. It was there for the taking for him to do really well in front of Rory, and he didn't, did he?
Mm.
And I thought he should have done. So yeah, not for me. There's a few that I think will do really well, but are not making it in my team yet, but could still do, and that is Sean Norris and Jax Kruijswijk. Both South Africans, both started the season like an absolute train last season, but tailed off. Are they going to do the same this season? We will see.
I'm going against last year's winner, Johan Veerman. I mean, he's less than 1% owned, so I
Yeah.
don't think that's any great surprise. I think that was a bit of a shot in the dark. He's not like followed it up and had a great season.
No.
And Adrien Moronk as well, who's 1% owned. He's a long hitter, which is why I did consider him initially, but then after he's gone to live, his career's fell off a cliff.
Game's gone, yeah. Dylan Fratelli's in there too this week. He is 547th in the world now, but shows up every week on tour. It's I'm surprised he's so far down. Same with Dylan Nadu, 371st in the world. In the world. But so far
They're
down.
garbage, mate.
You know, both South African as well.
I've got 2 players on my bench at the minute
Yeah,
who will be scoring points for me
yeah.
because this week is bench boost week.
Is it?
It's 100% bench boost week. The reason why, there's no cut.
Yes.
There's no cut at the Nedbank, so you can guarantee all 6
Nedbank.
players are going to be scoring you points.
Yeah.
Just doesn't make sense to use it next week or at the Mauritius or whatever, and then you end up having 1 or 2 of your players not scoring you any points on the weekend, and you wasted your chip. So I'm going to activate it on screen.
You
now.
fatted your chip.
Apply. There you go. Bench boost active.
It's a good shout, though.
And there we can see it. My bench is Nicholas Norgard for the same reason of birdie and eagle upside potential.
Yeah.
He is very erratic. He can throw in a few bad rounds of stuff, but he's not missing the cut this week. So I'm happy to see if he can get me a few. Because with the fancy game, you get 12. I think it's 12 points for an eagle.
Yep.
5 for a birdie. You're only losing 1 point for a bogey. And then Houghton Lee is my other one. Because he's just been so consistent and he's had a great end to the season as well.
And he's very accurate. His iron play is unbelievable, isn't it?
Yeah, and he's got a fair bit of length to him as well. So 16% owned, Houghton Lee and Nicholas Norgard. But yeah, I strongly suggest bench boosting this week. Don't forget, you get your chips reset at the start of every swing. So make sure you use your bench boost and triple captain.
Good idea.
Using a chip this week, lad?
I am. I'm going with the very same tactic as yourself. Are you going to pick a 0-1 player, please, just to give it a little bit of a
0% owned player.
Yeah.
To do well.
I know exactly who you're going to pick as well. I can see it here.
0% owned player to do well this week. Let's just have a flick through.
He's pretty in your head,
So to make sure that this is... What are you doing, lad?
I'm whispering. I'm telling you. I'm telling the viewer who you're going to pick.
Okay.
I can see it in your mind's eye.
So I'm just going to flick through the 0% owned. There's quite a few of them, actually. Considering there's only 60 odd in the field.
Yeah.
It suggests there's not going to be a huge amount of sort of change in the leaderboard. Just flicking through now. Certainly won't be a Taggy. Molinari's won here before. Grant Forrest has played well recently. I don't know. I don't particularly like any of them, lad. Paul Waring's back. Had a really bad season in America, didn't he?
He's back. He's back every week now, isn't he?
He's back every week. Probably from that list, that's not a good list. That if one of these guys wins, I'll be very disappointed. But I'm going to go with Oliver Lindell.
Really?
Yeah.
That wasn't who I thought you'd pick. Thought you'd go with Guido.
Guido Migliotti.
Yeah. Absolute poster boy in the Dunhill, weren't he?
Right. So yeah, get your teams in. You have got, let's have a look at the deadline. You've got, at the time of recording, 1 hour and 10 minutes till deadline, which is going to be...
You haven't, guys.
One day. 1 day, 10 hours and 39 minutes. So that's early on Thursday morning as
An
opposed to
hour and
Wednesday
10
night.
minutes. This is going out in probably more than an hour and 10 minutes. Just in terms of if you're doing a bench boost, do you have to mess around all week now or not? I don't think you do. I just think it's maybe captain changes, isn't it? But I don't know whether you're allowed to do that with bench boosts.
So there was a couple of sort of worries we had looking at the rules last week, and now we've had a week seeing the game live and seeing how they all come into play and stuff. From a captain perspective, you can change your captain, but it can only be for a player if it can only be if you've subbed your captain out.
Yeah.
You can't sub a player in and then change your captain if your captain's not been subbed out. So that is a really big loophole that everyone's going to get onto who's engaged in the game. But Saturday night, your captain, if he's playing well, you leave him as your captain.
Yeah.
If he's not up there with a chance of winning, get him subbed out on Saturday night.
Definitely.
Ahead of Sunday morning. Get someone in there and get whoever your highest performing player is who's got a chance of winning.
And is that,
Change things over to your captain.
Is this your,
So as your captain this week with bench boost, because you can't sub, it's just fixed. So for me this week, I think you've got to be playing it safe with Viktor.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Well, that's who's my captain at the moment. But I'm just wondering whether the... Sorry about this.
They won't hear him.
No. I'm just wondering whether the game lets you do anything, because it's built to sort of tinker, isn't it? Especially with different rounds and stuff. So we'll just have to see, won't we?
It's geared up to be a lot more sort of to the engaged player this year.
Yeah.
You've got to be on it every day. Just keeping an eye on your team really to check your players, see when they need to swap someone in.
Yeah. No way.
So yeah, it's geared up to the.
Sorry.
Don't know if you can hear. Dog's going
Dog's
absolute ballistic in the background. Probably got a parcel delivery or something. Now he's come over. He's like, "Why are you shutting the door on me?"
Anyway, there's another dog going past.
Disaster.
You know what? It's just a dog.
Yeah. So there was that side of things, the captain side of things. The swing, they've set it up just. I think it's more an easier way for them to track who wins each swing, really. But
so,
you can't change your team, for a swing and then change your main team either.
Yeah.
Just change your main team. It translates into that swings team. So it looks like it's two separate games, but it's not. There was another point I wanted to cover off as well.
The way they've mentioned it, it looks like it's two separate games, but it's just literally the way they're tracking it. It's not as deep as it looks.
Yeah, and then last week on the pod, you said that you now get 5 selections of each player per swing. Sounded too good to be true, and it was. DP World Tour have since clarified in the rules, and I can bring that up for you on screen, that it is 5 players per season, as it always was, unfortunately. Because that would have kind of completely negated the fact that you need to be so much more engaged, I think.
Yeah, it really would. The thing is, though,
so if you can see that.
What I found from last week, though, is the bench is literally a little bit of a cheat code, in it, if you use it right and if you are engaged. If you look at our leagues, the guy who won it, Captain 2000, literally pretty much picked the same team as everyone else, but used the bench to absolute... and ended up with 300 points more than quite a lot of people. So it's really, really good how he's done that.
Oh, there's our little side league ourselves. Right, Shot Scope. Win a Shot Scope V5 Here We Golf Pod Mini League.
Remember, you've got to be signed up to the newsletter to win the Shot Scope. Don't fall foul of it, because we want someone to win this. We've bought it. We're going to give it away.
Yeah, so our current leader is ranked 85th in the world.
Captain 2000.
Captain 2000. Yeah, Minwoo Lee is his captain.
Yeah.
Penge, Fox, Davis, Scott, and Leishman. So he's had a good week, and I think he must have played his bench boost.
You can't see. Oh, he's played his bench boost. That's what it was. That's why he's had such a good week. Fair enough. Feeling a bit below par in second. Had an amazing round 4.
You will be when I've caught you up, lad.
Feeling a bit
Feeling a
below
bit below,
par.
feeling a bit below Dan. Well, I wonder if it, how many points has Elvis Smiley got this week? So he's got 150 points. So yeah, he's used his bench boost.
Yeah, but he used it in round 4 as well, didn't he?
And his Rasmus Nygaard Peterson's missed the cut as well. So unlucky. So that's emphasises the point of why we're saying use it this week when there's a no cut event.
Have you seen? Look at this. The
Warm glass
BMW
have shut the hell up.
Dark Raiders ball swatting Legion of Doom. Still got 919 tournament points using a bench boost with 2 missed cuts. That's how valuable that is, isn't it?
Yeah. So yeah, he's up there on the leaderboard in week 1, but we'll see where he is at the end. Intriguing. But yeah, I am floundering 72nd after week 1. This is my team from last week. Min Woo Lee. Captained him. I changed my captain on Sunday. It was Ryan Fox for the first 3 days. After day 2, I was so close to subbing Fox out for Cam Davis. I thought, no, I'll hang on to him. Cam Davis had a great Saturday.
Yeah.
Fox went the other way.
Yeah.
So then on Saturday night, ahead of Sunday, I switched my captain to Min Woo Lee as Fox came out. And I finished with Lee, Leishman, Scott, and Cam Davis in me lineup.
Leishman was a great pick there, to be fair.
Yeah, he was only 6% owned, but yeah, it all pointed to him having a good week. Just shame wasn't on the pod to share that with everyone. I was away. But yeah, I think that'll pretty much do for the Fantasy DP World Tour show, season 2, episode 1. It's the main one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Shotscope.
Get on it.
Still time. Get signed up to the newsletter. If you join the mini league late, you'll still be eligible to win, but you won't. Your points from when you join the league are the ones that count.
Yeah.
So the sooner you get in, the sooner you're giving yourself a better chance. But even if you do get in late, let's say the prizes at the end of every swing, we're going to be giving golf vouchers away at the end of every swing. So there's an incentive to keep going, get signed up. Please like and subscribe to the video. Follow us at Here We Golf Pod. And we'll see you tomorrow for the golf show, where we'll cover off everything in the world of golf.
I don't think we're going to get changed either.
No.
Just a caveat.
Might just turn me out backwards.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sound?
See you later.
So you want to dance on the way out, lad?
Well, coming to the here we go, hold a weird thing today.